Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I wanted to go over my top 5 upgrades under $300 for your Jeep Wrangler. They're going to make a giant difference, whether it be a small upgrade or a big one such as headlights. I would highly recommend getting these 5 things for your Jeep without spending an arm and a leg. Here we go, guys. Keep watching. Now, the very first one I would start with, and this one is probably for sure one of the best ones you can do because it makes so much of a difference. So this one is for sure my number one, and that would be headlights. Now, you can for sure find a good set of headlights right around $300 or under. So you can go all the way up into like the $700, $1,000 range. But I got these Oracle LEDs here, and they are a great set of headlights. I have been extremely happy with these headlights. I did a review on them a little while back. I've had great luck with these. They are super bright and they come in right under $300. So these are a huge upgrade for any Jeep Wrangler, especially the JK. The JK comes with these super terrible looking halogen headlights that look like literally a candle lit inside of this housing. It gives no brightness whatsoever, and it's yellow, so it just doesn't help illuminate the road whatsoever. In my opinion, it's a little dangerous, so that'd be the first thing I would upgrade, would be the headlights there. It made a significant difference on my Jeep, and sadly it was one of the last upgrades I did. Wasn't very smart about that, but if I did it again, this would be the very first thing I would upgrade on my Jeep under $300. So the next one will go inside the Jeep. These are super important. Your girlfriend would love this upgrade, just saying, especially if you're in a lifted Jeep. So the next upgrade, number 2, under $300, I would say is the most important, would be grab handles. Now, these things are awesome. Not only do they give you something to hang on to, they have been amazing when off-roading, going up obstacles. You know, sometimes you have to death grip something. This one is a huge upgrade as far as that goes. Just comfort and overall rideability inside the Jeep makes it so much easier to get inside of. You don't have to grab onto the steering wheel to get inside the Jeep. Even though it may seem like that may be an upgrade only for lifted Jeeps, even from stock, I would highly recommend those. They just make it so much easier to get inside the Jeep, as well as they give you something to grab onto, which I really like. You can get a set of these. If you have a 2-door, you can get just the front 2. It's usually around $100, sometimes even less. For the full set, it's usually $150 to $200, so this comes in way less than $300, but it is a significant upgrade inside the Jeep. And what's nice about these is you can customize them however you want. I do not like the color on these. They were on there when I got them. I just haven't changed them. But you can get pretty much any color, and if not, you can always customize it to what you want. So again, great upgrade for the Jeep. Would highly recommend, especially if you have rock sliders with no step whatsoever. For the next one, we'll move back outside the Jeep. This one is a giant upgrade as well because it gives you the confidence to off-road by yourself. I know it's stupid, don't listen to me, but it gives you the confidence to off-road off-loan if you want to, but it also gets you out of sticky situations. So again, this is another upgrade that you can really go way out of your budget on. So you can spend a lot of money on this, but you can also get a nice winch for under $300. So this one right here, this is the Rough Country 9500, and it's synthetic. So you got synthetic rope, which is super nice because the steel cable cuts up your hands. It's just not the safest route to go for recovery. So you can get this one. I believe this came right in under $300 on a sale Rough Country was having. It was $299.99. I don't usually recommend Rough Country stuff, but this has been very reliable. I haven't had any issues with this so far, knock on wood. But this has been a great upgrade. It's given me the confidence to go in spots I never thought I could, even before the 37-inch tires. So this one I would highly recommend getting a winch on your Jeep. Even if you don't have an aftermarket front bumper, they usually make winch plates for stock bumpers where you can put a winch onto. So number 3, winch, highly recommended. All right, guys, for number 4, back inside the Jeep here. This one is definitely one of my favorite upgrades, and it comes in way below $300. So I got this set up for, I think it was about $35 on a sale on Scotia's website. So this is gonna be a phone mount. So I know it sounds crazy, but this thing is crazy awesome. So really all it is this big old magnet. It's got the Pro Clip USA mount there, and it literally just mounts straight onto the dash there. No drilling. It uses 3M tape and clips on, and then it has Scotia's magnet. So as you can see, that thing grabs and it does not move at all. I have been on some off-road trails and done some pretty gnarly uphill climbs, gone over some big rocks. Never has this thing moved, not even an inch. So I'd highly recommend this if you're looking for a mounting solution for your Jeep. I'll put a link in the description for you. I would definitely recommend Scotia's mounts that are specific for the Jeep JK and JKU. Great upgrade and awesome for the inside of your Jeep. All right, for number 5, guys, this one's also a super important one that I should have done a long time ago, but I kind of put it off till the very end. So this one, you can also go up into like the $200 range, but on this one, I went with the simple solution, and that is JL hood latches. So I got these on Amazon for $35. There it is, regular JL hood latches, 35 bucks on Amazon, and then I bought a $10 drill bit to open up these holes just a little bit. So this one uses a metal interior grab there, so it makes it super strong, and if you're driving on the highway, this is an absolute necessity, a must-have for sure, because I had hood flutter when this thing had 20,000 miles, so it was a very, very noticeable upgrade. Going 70 down the highway, have no more hood flutter whatsoever, so I would highly recommend these as well, especially coming in at under 50 bucks. You just can't beat it. Now to add on to this, what you could do, what setup I did is I got the Tuffy hood lock as well, just because I have an ARB air compressor under there, the S-Pod, and your battery. There's a lot of important stuff under the hood, so I got the lock on. It was super easy to install. I think the lock came right in 70 to 100 bucks. So altogether, you're still under 300 by far. So that's a highly recommended upgrade as well, just to protect under your hood components. You spend a lot of money on your Jeep, you don't want anybody breaking into it. So highly recommend those upgrades as well. So that comes in with all 5 there. Now for a bonus, if you have a lifted Jeep, highly, highly, highly recommend getting the Yeti track bar. Sorry, there we go, Yeti track bar. So if I remember correctly, this came in right under 300 as well. It tightened up the front end of my Jeep significantly. I have a lot of the Yeti Steer Smart stuff under my Jeep, but the track bar was the one that made the biggest difference. So I would highly, highly, highly recommend getting that track bar, especially if you have a lifted Jeep. The stock one's made of thin tubing, and it's not strong whatsoever. Those bushings gave out on me within the first 50,000 miles. So I would highly recommend going with that as well, just as a bonus. All right, guys, so that wraps up my top 5 upgrades under $300. Again, you can find a lot of great upgrades under $300. These are just my top 5 that have made a giant difference on my Jeep that I would highly recommend a new Jeep owner or any Jeep owner getting for under $300. It has changed my Jeep tremendously, whether it be a simple phone mount, or something big like the headlights. The headlights were a giant upgrade from stock. So you can really do some great things for your Jeep under $300. You don't have to spend an arm and a leg to get some cool upgrades. So if you like this video, guys, like and subscribe. If you have any questions for me, just drop a comment down below in the comment section, and I appreciate you watching. Thanks again, guys.